Since we have that tape recorder, if you remember, we can record his muttering and play it for old Doc. So we'll head this way. I'm trying to make this flow well, too, so that you don't see me doing a lot of, like... Okay, there he is. Trying to make this flow well, so that it doesn't, like, end up being, kind of boring. Here we go.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's...
Okay, so we've got it recorded now. Now we'll go play it for Doc in his jail cell. Over here. We'll get it out first of all. And play it for him.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief. Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure that's a reference to the fact that they're on a screen, but... Anyway. Let's go tell Doc the answer to the equation. Young Doc. Where is he at? We gotta find him for one thing. He'll either come from here or from over there, where there's like a building. There he is. Excuse me, I just burped. Sorry. I don't know if you heard it, but...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
You can choose any of these. I'll choose this one.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
So anyway, now we've got 2 quests. We've got, we've got to deliver the subpoena to Arthur McFly, and we've got to figure out a way to get alcohol. These are 2 quests that you can do in whichever order you want. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to focus on getting the subpoena delivered first, but we will be finding information about alcohol at the same time. So first, talk to Edna.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Anyway,
I got a book.
that's a suspicious little thing right there,
Where?
that the soup kitchen's under new management, and they won't let the Stay Sober Society stay there in the basement. So maybe Kid Tannen has something to do with this. We're gonna go talk to him.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
So shine his shoes, and then strike up a conversation with him.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
So he's the one who bought the soup kitchen. We know that now.
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
So that's our hint now. We know where the alcohol is.
Hey, I represent United Charities of Hill Valley. Can you authorize me to pick up soup from your establishment and deliver it to some very deserving souls?
Nah, that Strickland dame's got the charity racket pretty much locked up. No point in giving her competition.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
He's my employee. He's very busy today.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
So we're gonna try to get it from him so we can use it to track down Arthur McFly.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Here we go.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
You know this has to be in every Back to the Future. Distracting him like that.
What'd you do?
Heh. So we've got the hat now.
Give me that hat, you lousy crook. Emmett.
There we go.
Emmett. Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen.
Unless you step in poop.
Al, fix me up.
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out.
Alright. So now that we have the hat, we can take it to Einstein, have him sniff it, and he'll lead us to Arthur McFly. So we'll do that.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Here we go.
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
See, it's the exact same apartment, which is pretty funny. Alright, so we'll hit the buzzer.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know.
And you can try to give him the, subpoena, but the problem is, if you try to do that...
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
And you can try talking to him.
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
And no matter what you do, you can't get him to come out. So we need to go back to town and figure out some other way to get him out of the building. You'll notice, Kid Tannen is out again. So what we're going to do is we're going to get him to chase us again. And then we're going to record him, like, shouting. And then play that for Arthur McFly to make him think that Kid is shouting at him. So we'll head back over and have him chase us again.
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches.
So here they are chasing us. He's running up here, and then Kid Tannen will start shouting at him, and we need to pull out the tape recorder and record him saying, like, get down here, and stuff like that.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's an order! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Einstein, help!
And then get, like, Einstein to distract them while you climb down, so they can't find you.
Crazy nut.
And then you're... Now you can get Arthur McFly down by playing him that recording.
Hey! Where'd he go? You let him get away, idiot!
So now we're going to head back to, where Arthur McFly is. And then play that recording for him. So now we'll hit the buzzer again.
What now? I hope Arthur's still where I left him.
And then play the recording.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away,
That's just
boss.
great.
Where's Kid?
Now we'll give him the subpoena.
Arthur McFly,
Yeah?
got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back.
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
So yeah, we've got one half that quest done because we've gotten the
I hate doing
subpoena
stuff like that,
to him.
but I won't have to much longer.
No?
Now we have
Once
to
we get
get that
190
alcohol.
proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
So now we're gonna head into the soup kitchen because once again, if you remember, that's where the alcohol is, or where we can find alcohol. Judging by our conversation with Kid Tannen earlier, so we're gonna head in there.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
He's trying not to say alcohol.
Well, this is the regular soup,
It's
and
pretty
this
funny.
is the special soup.
Right. Special.
So yeah, the ones on that metal rack are the alcohol
What are
ones.
you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
But anyway, if we go over here, come on, Marty. Just walk over here a minute and you'll see this cutscene. He'll go and bang on the pipes here. The thing will lower, and the thing will come back up. And then the guy will come back in and put more barrels of alcohol there. So that's one hint there.